only at the Mid-South Fairgrounds. An emergency stereo and video liquidation direct to the public regardless of cost or loss. Save up to 80%. VCRs with remote control, an unbelievable $129. Compact disc players at prices never seen before. AM/FM index car cassette stereo just...
Hello again, everybody. Dave Brown and Corey Macklin here at ringside. We're underway with USWA Championship Wrestling. Mark Frear in the ring right now against the Shadow. Almost had a 3 count. The bell sounded just as we told you. And Mark Frear went to work on the Shadow. Mark Frear we met here in the USWA just a week or so ago, as a matter of fact. There's a count of 2. Again, almost Corey had him.
Yeah, I thought Mark would have had him that time. That's Frear, good-looking prospect coming in out of Baltimore, Maryland, has the Shadow as his opponent today. And it's our opener on USWA Championship Wrestling. 1, 2, oh! Thought he had him there, almost for Frear, and the Shadow kicked out of it.
I had my hand on the bell. I thought that was over right there. I was ready to ring it, but not quite. Mark Frear continues to work against the Shadow. Frear has been very impressive.
Yeah, DDT and the Shadow won't awake from that one as Mark Frear gets the 1, 2, 3. And Frear with another victory in the USWA and has been doing well since being here in the
You're
territory.
exactly right. Frear here today. That's not all. We've got some new faces showing up today. Folks that we have heard a lot about, not new to wrestling, but new to the USWA. We'll be introducing you to Bo Alexander, the Untouchables coming in, and more.
Oh, much more, including the King, Jerry Lawler, here today as well. The Missouri Tiger, Jeff Gaylord. And, hey, listen to this. To the expiration of time, you got Jeff, Jarrett, and Miss Texas in the ring today against the Master Terror and Brandi Wan. We got a lot of it still to come.
Should be a good one. We're going to continue. You stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hi, Hon.
Hi.
Hey, thanks for the new pants.
Those aren't new.
They're not?
No. You wore them last year, remember?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for letting them out. See ya.
He still doesn't know. I didn't redo his pants. Just the way we eat.
Introducing Weight Watchers Smart Choice Recipe Collection from Time Life Books. Now, cutting back on fat and calories doesn't mean giving up delicious foods. Each recipe features step-by-step instructions and complete nutrition information. Call for your binder, dividers, and 24 Weight Watcher recipe cards. Usually, you'd spend $25, but right now, everything is yours for only $5.99. Then, every month, you get 2 sets of recipe cards for just $5.99 each.
I learned how to make fettuccine and even onion rings healthy. He'll never catch on.
Use your credit card and we'll include these herbs and spices as an extra free gift.
At Econo Auto Painting, we know how embarrassing it is to drive a car that looks like it's seen better days. Those painful stares can be unbearable. If your car needs some attention, check with Econo Auto Painting. They'll treat your car to auto painting at its best. Econo is offering any original single-color paint job for this low price. Econo has paint jobs guaranteed up to 4 years. Econo Auto Painting wants you to be as proud of your car today as you were the day you bought it. So hurry in. You won't find a better price or a better paint job.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dan Walters at Performance Toyota in Memphis, where right now we've got some fantastic savings. Here's what I'm talking about. Family vacation time, right? So we thought it was a great idea to hold a big sale on Privia vans. In fact, lots of room for the whole family, folks. And the best part, right now you can buy any Toyota Privia van in our giant inventory, and we'll sell it to you for $1 over the actual factory invoice. So no matter where you live, Helena, Marion, even if you're in Covington, Tennessee, make that short drive because, folks, low overhead, that's the key, and that's Performance Toyota.
Okay, thanks for calling. And don't forget to call back next week, and I'll have some more gossip for you. USWA has given me the opportunity to travel all over the country interviewing the wrestlers when they're not in the ring. And you would not believe the gossip that I have heard. I found out who's dating who, who's really married and who's not, who's leaving USWA and who's coming. And if you would like for me to share some of this gossip with you, you can call the USWA hotline. Now, kids, if you're under 18, don't forget to check with your parents. Oops, I have another call. Hi, this is Jennifer.
All right, tell you what, Corey forgot to mention, I've got this contract they were hoping to get signed before the day is over. We're going to keep it right here and try to get this thing signed coming up just a little bit later. First, though, I want to introduce right now a newcomer to the USWA, the natural Bo Alexander, who is headed this way right now. He's got a match coming up. Thought maybe we could get a word from him. Maybe, oh boy, maybe introduce you to him in the USWA, but with that reaction to the fans, I'm not sure. Bo, I guess I should start by just saying welcome to the USWA, and we've heard about you.
Yeah. It's your pleasure. Your pleasure entirely.
What?
You please shut these people up.
Well, you know, they're free to express their opinion here, and you know, the best way to get them on your side is to be nice to them and demonstrate that you're an excellent wrestler.
They weren't nice to me when I came out here. Why should I be nice? I am the man. I am a man with a real body, not from some backwater state. All right? So you men keep your ladies in the seats where they belong.
I notice you call yourself the Natural.
That's right. You know, you got a lot of people out there calling themselves the Natural, the Nature Boy, but I'm here to tell you, baby, I'm like Coca-Cola. It's the real thing right here.
Well, I appreciate your stopping by. I think the place for you to prove that you're the Natural and the real thing is perhaps right there in the ring, and your opponent is waiting.
That's no problem, man. Again, it has been your pleasure.
Well, not exactly the interview that I had hoped to get from Bo Alexander, the Natural, who will be heading to the ring right now. His opponent, a man named Clyde Coleman. The fans are just not real happy with Mr. Alexander at all. The Natural steps up onto the ring apron. He's a tall wrestler. And referee T.D. Steele calls for the bell, and Corey, we are just about underway. A little insult for the opponent there.
Yeah,
hate to see that.
boy.
Well, let's see if he can wrestle.
He's got all of that. Yeah, let's see if he can wrestle. He's got a lot of mouth on him, as you said. Good size on him as well. Weighing in at 251 pounds is the Natural Bo Alexander. Clyde Coleman is his opponent. Oh, looks for arm. Clyde Coleman takes him down. Alexander wrestling out of Beverly Hills, California. And our first look at him in the USWA. There's choking Coleman over here in the turnbuckle. Referee T.D. Steele warning him, and finally he breaks the choke on Clyde Coleman. Well, Coleman tried to come back with a couple of punches, and doesn't work on the Natural. Bo Alexander. Alexander slams him down.
Coleman threw two right hands and then had to pay for it as Alexander just went right after him.
Yeah, covers him too, picks him up.
Sure did.
Yeah, had him covered there. Probably could have got the three out of it and just picked Coleman up as a little insult. Jab right to the jaw of Clyde Coleman. The Natural Bo Alexander coming in the USWA. And boy, he comes in with a lot of mouth and all, and he comes in good size, though. Working over Clyde Coleman. Sets Coleman out, suplexes him over and takes him down. Oh, he's got to do all of that. Probably could have had a cover in there.
He's got a lot of power, though. That snap suplex, he just popped him right over. So you got to be impressed with his size and his power. It's attitude where we have the problem there. Boy, we can say that about several people, though, and have.
He's in the same boat with many. The Natural Bo Alexander holding on to Clyde Coleman. Front face lock on Coleman there. Holding on to him. Tightening up, and referee T.D. Steele is checking. Make sure Coleman wants to hold on in there if he wants to give it up. And Alexander puts the pressure on him, too. Holds on to him. Stay tuned. Still got more coming up on USWA Wrestling. The Untouchables and Ronnie Lottz. Heard a lot about them. We'll be seeing them here today. A lot to come today on USWA Wrestling. Bo Alexander, big power slam on Coleman. 1, 2, 3. That'll do it. The Natural Bo Alexander gets the win, and his first victory in the USWA, you got to say, is impressive.
He is impressive. The Natural Bo Alexander gets the win. Not the stuff dreams are made of for Mr. Coleman. on his debut here. Oh, and a little insult. Absolutely unnecessary. Alexander leaves the ring. You know, we've still got this contract we want to get signed later on, too. Our pleasure, says Bo Alexander. I tell you what, we're going to continue with more action in just a moment. A lot of fans, though, continue to ask, how is Eddie doing? How's Eddie Marlin doing? Well, Jennifer, on the road, will tell you right now.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. Well, today I fully expected to be on the lake with a fishing pole in my hand, catching some of those huge catfish with promoter Eddie Marlin. But as you can see, we're not on the lake. I'm at the home of promoter Eddie Marlin because a few weeks ago, Eddie had a horrible car accident with Jeff Jarrett, and they were coming back from Jonesboro, Arkansas. So today I just want to find out how Eddie's doing and hear a little bit about the wreck. Well, Eddie, you look in great shape. How are you feeling?
Well, feel fine, just as long as I don't have to make any quick moves.
Yeah. Well, I understand. I mean, you showed me some of the pictures, and I heard the wreck was horrible. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It was, to me, it was real bad. I got off on the right shoulder of the road somehow, and when I corrected it, evidently I overcorrected, and it shot us straight across and hit the guardrail on the left side of the interstate. Just fortunate, there wasn't no other car involved. Nobody else was injured or hurt. And when the truck hit the guardrail, it flipped over several times and landed on the top. It totaled the car out, and I really don't remember all the details about it. There's only one thing I do remember real clear in my mind. It was a third party in there with us. And he just wasn't ready for us. And he didn't take us. And he said that we had a lot more good things to do on this earth. And I just want to be thankful, and I don't want to sound bad. I want to sound cheerful enough. Because very well, we could have been gone from here if it hadn't been for that third party.
That's right. Well, y'all are really, really lucky. We're glad to hear everything came out okay, and see you're up moving around.
No bones broken, no cuts where we had to have stitches, but, you know, I've been in that wrestling ring fighting some of the big guys, and they beat me till I thought I would never be able to get up again. And I was sore the next day, but never in my life have I been as sore as I am today.
Yeah, oh, goodness. We're glad to hear you're feeling okay.
Well, I think, and I appreciate you coming out, and I don't want you to forget the fishing trip.
Oh, no, it's
Because
still
I know you, when I tell you about my big catfish, you look at me and say, yeah, another fish. But I'll show you how to catch them. But one thing you got to promise.
Okay, what is it?
If I catch them, you cook them.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry.
All right.
I'll cook them for you.
Appreciate you coming out.
Okay. Well, we're glad to see that Eddie's doing okay, and I have a lot of great trips planned for the next coming weeks. So for the USWA, I'm Jennifer. Bye-bye.
There are about 1,000 things to do in Louisiana that cost $10 or even less. All of these are free. Louisiana travel brochure. By the way, the phone call and the brochure are free, too. Louisiana, we're really cooking.
He's safe. Hey, when your father gets home, he's ready to relax. And Fleming says a Major League Father's Day promotion that's in a league of its own. Take your choice of genuine leather chair and ottomans for only $5.99. Choose traditional, contemporary, or Queen Anne styling, $5.99.
Genuine leather, $5.99? How does he do it?
Here's more. With every chair and ottoman, we'll give your dad 2 free tickets to the Atlanta Braves and St. Louis Cardinals, plus free hotel accommodations.
These chairs are nice.
Fleming Furniture, a world of furniture dreams with prices and selection beyond compare.
Who's the only Toyota dealer in town who's got a whole lot of Toyotas with cash rebates of $1,000? Hi, I'm Suzanne Eskew, General Manager of Airport Toyota, and we have deals that are hot, hot, hot on our sporty Paseo and Tercel. Use this $1,000 rebate as a down payment or put it in your pocket for a vacation to escape the summer heat. Get a hot deal at Airport Toyota where you get a terrific deal and a $1,000 rebate exclusively at Airport Toyota, conveniently located at Mill Branch and I-240.
Are you ready for it? Well, it's here. The USWA hotline, 1-900-773-5464. That's the number to call to find out everything that's going on in the USWA. I'll be on there. You're going to find out exactly what the King's up to. Not only that, you'll hear from the star of the week in the USWA and a new segment, Jennifer's Gossip. That's right, all the dirt that goes on behind the scenes of the U.S. Wrestling Association. 1-900-773-5464. Call it right now.
Well, we promised you some more new faces, and here they come right here. Ronnie Lottz leading the way, and the Untouchables right behind. Group out of Chicago, Illinois. Boy. Lottz comes out here finishing up his cup of coffee and then drops it on the floor, littering it as we get things.
Put the camera on this man here.
What? All right, you've got it. You've got a cap that says Chicago. All right.
That's right. All right, here, listen, I want to tell you something. I'm here to make a statement. Hey. First off, mister, you need some teeth. Understand me? I'm here to make a statement. I don't know what you people are seeing out here in Memphis. I drive 500 miles. I don't see nothing solid. Hey, pay attention to me. I don't see nothing solid. You people come here to see wrestling? I'll tell you something, brother. I'm going to show you people how we do it in the city. What? I'm not seeing nothing here with these people.
Well, you may. You've got some opponents in the ring right now, but let me just let you know, these are not all the opponents in the USWA.
You see this? Hey, you take a look at real wrestlers, mister. 500 miles. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing.
All right, I got to give you this. They're impressive looking. They're big. They look tough. Let's see them in action. Let's see what they can do in the ring.
Is this it? Are they ready to roll? I'll tell you what. I think this interview is done, mister. I think their talking's done. I think they get in the ring, and that's it. Say thank you. Huh?
Well, thank you very much for your interview. Yes, indeed. Ronnie Lottz. Boy, I tell you what, we have not been overrun with nice guys here today so far.
No, not at all. Ronnie Lottz and the Untouchables coming in out of Chicago, Illinois, with the Chicago cap and all, yeah.
And, you know, didn't have much to say except I'm not very impressed with what I've seen so far in the USWA. Well, we'll see as we go along here today. Today going against Ricky Hutchings and Kenny Hutchings.
Ricky Hutchings in the ring with the Untouchables. Tagging it out. One slammed down on Ricky Hutchings.
Guys are strong. Looks like from the looks of their upper body, they have been working out in gymnasiums, no doubt about it. They look strong, very strong. Ronnie Lottz over in their corner. Oh boy, insulting everybody along the way. Now insulting both of the Hutchings.
That's Kenny Hutchings in the ring there now. And the Untouchable picks him up high in the air and slams him down hard. Boy, big forearm down on Kenny. I don't have the head, Lottz. Ronnie Lottz and the Untouchables coming in out of Chicago, Illinois. And with a lot of noise in the USWA, the Untouchables, big power slam, covers two, and oh boy, just gets up off the cover, off of Kenny Hutchings. Knee right to the head of Kenny Hutchings. Oh, the big Untouchable forearm on him. Lands in right into the boot of his partner. Boy, I don't know what the names of the Untouchables are. We'll just call them number one and number two. As they work together well, working in there, the smaller of the two Untouchables, number one in the ring. Oh, boy, Ricky Hutchings catches that big forearm from the Untouchable number one. Over choking him on the middle rope. And Ronnie Lottz.
Oh, look at this. Some diversion by one of the Untouchables while Ronnie Lottz choked over in the corner. Yeah, he had his hands wrapped right around his throat. He was using the rope. Ronnie Lottz with the interference.
Big leg from the Untouchable. Covers only one. For these guys. Only with a one cover and breaks the cover. Catches Ricky Hutchings as he comes off the ropes and a big forearm on him to take him down. And the fans show that sentiment's exactly on the Untouchables. I think the same way we feel, Dave. About these guys. Goes over with an insulting move on Kenny Hutchings. Knocks him off the apron. Tag as the Untouchables. Tag in and out. First look at them in the USWA, and they are a couple of big, impressive guys that Ronnie Lottz has gotten together and brought in. Big leg on Ricky. He covers one, and he gets out.
Well, it looked like he was going to cover and go for a 3 count, and I think he could have gotten it, but he broke it instantly. I mean, the count of 1 was barely on the mat till he said, nope, not yet.
Just picks Ricky up, tags his partner. And the Untouchables with Ricky Hutchings in for a big double shoulder, 2, 3, and they get him. The Untouchables and Ronnie Lottz in the USWA, and an impressive tag team they are. Boy, they've got all of it, size and all.
They're here. They're here out of Chicago. Ronnie Lottz says that's the way we do things in the big city, my friend. Well, they have just won their first match here in the USWA. They walk out with their attitude intact. We've got more to go here. I'm still going to try to get this contract signed a little later on.
First access checking.
It saves you time. Lots of time. No more tellers. Waiting in line. It's out of here. You can bank by phone. And instead of writing a check, use one of these babies. Not that. This. Plus, there's a new quick statement. In seconds, you'll know which checks cleared. And which didn't. First access checking. The cost? $5 buckaroos. The tip. Only at First Tennessee Bank. Here for you.
Recently, an object was sighted.
It was big. Bigger than big.
Huge, large, astronomically big.
Big would be an understatement.
Very big. Huge.
Some guy, big, huge.
When it arrives, you better not be alone. Bigfoot.
Pizza Hut.
From Pizza Hut. 2 square feet of pizza. 21 slices on a tasty new crust. $10.99 for up to 3 toppings. It's bigger than pizza. Bigfoot from Pizza Hut. A legendary value.
This is what the ammo worm control guarantee looks like to a cotton farmer. Simple. 1 page, plain English. And this is what the ammo worm control guarantee looks like to a cotton worm.
Ammo. Guaranteed worm control. Cheap. See your ammo supplier today.
Hello, I'm looking for a tail light for an 81 T-Bird. You wouldn't know if you have one in stock.
Sure, when do you need it?
I was wondering if you had a bucket seat for a 1980 Capri?
Sure do. I can see it from here.
Could you help me find a fender for a 1981 Ford truck?
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Levy Auto Parts offers a complete line of motor parts, and Levy's continues its fantastic $10 special on a wide variety of used parts. Levy Auto Parts with 2 convenient locations, 1720 North Thomas and 1336 North 2nd.
What a buy. This sensational sectional has it all. Side-by-side recliners, queen sleeper, vibrator massage, all for $18.99. Plus free matching recliner. Where in the world but Fleming's?
$69 gets you 6 months of health and fitness during the grand opening of French Riviera Spa in Midtown. This fantastic summer offer ends tomorrow at 6 p.m. French Riviera Spa, you've got to feel it to know.
Make my All-American Heart Care team. Quit smoking, eat right, exercise, and ask your doctor to check for high blood pressure. That's the play that can make you a winner.
USWA action last night in the big old thunderstorms up in the Missouri Boot Heel, but there's more to come with USWA action.
Yes, sir, indeed. Friday night, June 25th, Ripley, Mississippi, at the Ripley High School USWA Championship Wrestling. Also, Friday night, July 2nd, a couple of days before the 4th of July, Batesville, Mississippi, South Panola High School in Batesville. Friday, July 9th, Westport, Mississippi Championship Wrestling. Friday night, July 16th, Blytheville, Arkansas Championship Wrestling. Back in Blytheville, Arkansas, the National Guard Armory. And coming soon, USWA Championship Wrestling in Cleveland, Mississippi. That's USWA Championship Wrestling on tour, and there is the King.
Yes, indeed, King. Want to get a word from you? We were just talking about... Yeah. Hey, we were just talking about the action coming up. You've got a benefit coming up for St. Jude I want to talk to you about a little bit.
Well, I've talked about it for several weeks now. We're going to be tomorrow afternoon, with your permission, Dave. One time we got rained out up there, but we're looking to get it in tomorrow afternoon up in Humboldt, Tennessee. All the fine people with Walmart up in Humboldt have put together this big doubleheader tomorrow afternoon. Going to try to start at sometime between 12:30 and 1 o'clock at Spangler Field in Humboldt. And want to remind everybody that the first 200 people that get there are going to get free tickets to Monday Night Wrestling down here in Memphis. So you can come on out to the ball game. They get to come on down and see us on Monday night here in Memphis. And as I said, it goes to raise, the benefits go to raise money for St. Jude Hospital. We got a doubleheader going up there, and one of the teams we're going to be playing is Brian Christopher's Bombers. So we can hardly wait to bomb the Bombers up there in Humboldt tomorrow afternoon. And then we got some more dates coming up real soon. It's going to be up in Grand Junction, Tennessee with the Stompers up there. We always love to go against those guys. And a lot of softball action on Sundays coming up around here.
All right, very good. Yeah, another thing in Grand Junction has become a big annual event for you and for them up there. Tell you what, we need to take a break right here. Can you stay with us? I want to talk to you, too, about the tournament and this match with Papa Shango.
I'd love to talk about the tournament, yes.
We'll be back in just a moment.
Now is the time for a custom van, and Chuck Hutton Van World is the place. With over 200 vans in stock on over 26 acres, Chuck Hutton has the best selection and lowest prices in the Mid-South. All the greatest names in custom vans. Choo-Choo, Explorer, Timeless, and Vantique are at Chuck Hutton Van World, where I-240 and Mount Moriah meet in Memphis. Chuck Hutton Van World, where there's a world of difference.
What we do at Chuck Hutton Van World.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of 1,000,000 parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts used in rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and deck repair, Dennis Hall's guarantees the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Chris. Real Deal Coffee for the best prices in town. Come on down.
I'm really going to get all those cotton pets this time. You got any karate or Baythroid?
I got something better. Fury. It's better on worms and weevils and holds down more eggs, too. And it costs the same.
Load the truck.
Fury from FMC. More bang, same bucks.
Hurry in now for unbeatable savings during Circuit City's Super Sale. Save on VCRs like this Sanyo, just $178.97. Save on CD players like this JVC 5-disc changer, only $149.97. Save on computers like this Packard Bell 486SX, just $999.97. And save on refrigerators like this Hotpoint, only $598.97.
Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state of the art.
King, I do want to talk about this tournament and the match coming up, but maybe we should just take a look at some very brief highlights, and then we'll talk about it, all right?
You're going to watch show, I think, just the very end, because, you know, I'd wrestled, I think, about 4 matches to get through this tournament, and then I wound up against Steve Dahl. But not only did I wind up against Steve Dahl, it wound up Rex King and Bert Prentice and Mike Samples and a host of other. I thought the entire crowd at the Coliseum was coming in there for a minute.
Did look like it. Take a look. You'll see what we're talking about here.
Comes out and busts Dahl on the right hand. Here comes Bert Prentice in the ring. Lawler sets him up. DDT's Prentice. Look out, here comes Mike Samples, guys. In the midsection, grabs that paddle that Temple came in there with. Jabs him with it. Right King's in the ring. He slows Lawler down. Oh, it's Lawler! Suplexes Right King. He DDT'd Prentice. And the King, with a trick of his own, pulls a cane out. Out in the crowd, covers Dahl, 1, 2, 3, and Jarrett wins the tournament.
Well, King, in spite of just about the entire dressing room emptying out, you were able to win the big match.
Well, it was exciting, and it was something that I felt like had to be done, because I really had a dark cloud hanging over my head ever since losing the title to Papa Shango, because for years, I've come out here talking about how important it was to keep the unified title in the USWA, and challengers coming from all the other organizations trying to take that title away from our area. And, you know, I always prided myself on the fact that I was able to keep it here. And then along comes Papa Shango, and with some help, I might add, he was able to get the unified title, go back up to the WWF with it. And, you know, there was a time that when I didn't think it would be a chance to get another title shot. And every time I went out of my house, every time I went anywhere, all the people that came up to me, that's the first thing that was on their lips. They, you know, when are you going to get a title shot? When are you going to get the belt back? And look at
Bert Prentice. Bert?
Dave, you just shut up. Me and the King got some business. Now, what I'm willing to do, Jerry Lawler, is rip up this contract. I'm not going to make you wrestle Papa Shango for the belt. I, being the decent man that I am going to let you out of the match free and clear, no questions asked.
Oh, boy. Did you all hear what he said? He's going to let me out of the match with Papa Shango. You are almost as generous as you are fat. Now, I appreciate that kindness that you're trying to show here, but there's no way that you're getting out of that contract. You manage Papa Shango. You're real happy about it. Well, I'm real happy about the fact that I got the title shot with Papa Shango, and I am going to beat Papa Shango and bring the title back to the USWA where it belongs.
You know, you talk a great game for being a former champion. But if you want the match, I'll make you a better deal. I got $5,000. $5,000 that I'll give you if you can beat either member of Simply Divine. And when we do beat you, you rip up the contract right here on television today. If you win, you can have the match. Plus, I'll give you the $5,000 cash money right here.
So that there's no misunderstanding, let me get this straight. I wrestle one of your Simply Divine, which is Rex King or Steve Dahl, right?
Yeah, okay.
I beat them. I win $5,000 from you. Plus, I still get title shot with Papa Shango. If by some chance I lose, then I don't get to wrestle Papa Shango, though, right?
You'll rip the contract up on here TV today. If you lose the match, you're out of that match.
Well, you know what? That would sound real tempting. Because, you see, I think about as much of Rex King and Steve Dahl as I do of you. So I think that my problems with Rex King and Steve Dahl would be very little beating them in the ring. My only problem with that little proposition is I don't think you got $5,000, Bert. The only way that you would be worth $5,000 is if they started selling people by the pound. But I don't think you got the money. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm getting real sick and tired of your fat joke.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I am.
You want to do something about it then? Show me how sick and tired you are, huh?
I'm not a wrestler, but I manage 3 of the greatest. So I suggest you take a step back and rethink your thinking, punk. So I don't have 5,000. You know, I knew you being the idiot you are would come out and try to make some sort of statement. Mr. Coffee, come on out here. Let's prove this idiot wrong again. Guy Coffee, Eddie Marlin's little midget stooge, come on out here. Come on out here, you decrepit old fool.
Oh, come on, Bert. No respect for anybody here.
Show him what I have deposited with you.
Jerry, I don't know. He came back to me and he gave me $50, $100 bills. He says, I'm putting them up to wrestle Jerry the King Lawler. You hold the money. So I've got the money.
Now, Principal C.W. Bergstrom tells me you also flunked math. $5,100 bills is $5,000. Now, in front of everybody, either put up or shut up. I finally got you.
Finally. No, you don't finally got me. The way I see it is I finally got you, and I'm fixing to have 5,000 of your dollars. Mr. Coffee, don't hand the money back to him. All I got to do is beat Rex King or Steve Dahl right here, right now.
Into the ring.
I don't see any problem in that. You hold on to the money.
Let's do it right now, punk. Right now. Right now.
That Shango match hangs in the balance there now, King. It's, well, the King is very confident, as one would expect. He doesn't think he'll have any problem defeating. It looks like it's going to be Rex King, as King hands his half of the tag title over to Bert Prentice and climbs into the ring. Rex King against the King, Jerry Lawler. I don't have the contract with me, Bert. I've got a contract here, but not that one. I got a contract I want to get signed is what I have. Well, let's see what happens here. And Corey, you know, I'm not sure this is a good idea. I know the $5,000, but that's not what really Jerry is going for. He wants to beat Rex King here. But what he really wants is that match against Papa Shango. And should King beat him, he doesn't get the match.
Hey, little R2! Thought he could have had him that day. Hey, and not only that, look at Rex King. Oh, he's shoving referee T.D. Steele. Telling T.D., hey, why don't you count faster? 1, 2, 3.
I'll tell you what, he's shoving around the wrong referee. T.D. shoved him right back. He said, I'll do the counting here, you do the wrestling.
T.D. bowled up right with Rex King. And Rex King is the combatant for the King, Jerry Lawler. Not only has Prentice and King out here, if Lawler beats Rex King, that will be a defeat against Simply Divine because he beat Dahl to advance in the tournament. King and Lawler. Oh, boy. Lawler's throwing the fence.
Yeah, Bert Prentice yelling at Lawler throwing the fence. What's Rex King been doing up there for the last minute and a half or so?
There's a count on Rex King. And King and Prentice outside of the ring. Finally, Rex King grabs the rope. Oh, still joining all of the fans is King right there. Finally steps back in. Boy, Bert Prentice catches it from everybody. Hey, look at Lawler, rolls him up.
Did he get him? Did he get him? 2 counts, says the referee. Boy, I was ready to ring the bell. It looked like a 3. Lawler thought he had the 3 count, but the referee said just 2.
Boy, it was close. Rex King, boy, still complaining, the referee T.D. Steele. Backs Lawler up against the turnbuckle of King. Slams him right in the midsection. There is the right hand. Looks to King in. Goes in out there. Lawler rolls him up.
Oh, 2 count again. And this time, Rex King is steamed at the referee. I don't know what about. His shoulders were down. Oh, he thought it was a fast count. Well, there was no fast count. It didn't look like to me. It was only a count of 2.
Yeah. Referee T.D. Steele calling it right down the middle, and King wants him to give him one of those quick fast counts in there.
That's King against King here. Rex King against the King, Jerry Lawler. Lawler needs to beat him. If he does, he gets $5,000, and his title shot against Papa Shango remains intact.
Boy, you talk about all apples in one basket. Oh, it'd be great for the King to get a hold of Prentice's $5,000 and still have his shot at Papa Shango for the Unified World title. The fans behind the King, Rex King, comes off the ropes and comes off twisting the right arm of Lawler uses the left forearm, takes King down. Big right hand on Rex King. Oh, the strap comes down. Jerry Lawler with a quick left jab on King. Sets him up and DDTs him. Rex King out in the middle of the ring. Lawler's up on the middle rope. Oh, Prentice just went running out of here as Lawler slammed down on King.
Here comes Steve Dahl.
Here comes Dahl in it. Now that's, it's going to be the bell. And Bert Prentice puts his 2 cents in it as well.
Well, that's going to be disqualification on Simply Divine. Rex King and Steve Dahl are losers in the match now. Lawler gets the win by disqualification. Look at Prentice over here in the ring.
Ah, boy. Bert Prentice comes down on a big splash, and he's loving it. Prentice kicking away on Lawler, while King and Dahl continue to work him over. Oh, and they power drive the King. Come on, Prentice, get him out.
It's 3 against 1 here. T.D. Steele has got Jeff Jarrett. A little help for the King. And now, King and Dahl and the celebrating Bert Prentice leave the ring.
Lawler's looking up at the lights. Where's that contract?
The other day I get in my car, won't start. No small problem, right? Well, I figure it's the battery, so I go down to the AutoZone and I tell them what I need. The guy says to me, let's check your old one first. It might not be the problem. Turns out he was right. All I needed was a new battery cable. Talk about saving money. Now you tell me, would another parts store done that? They made sure I got exactly what I needed. Now I'll remember that. Believe me, I will.
Schaefer's Bluff City Isuzu wants to introduce you to Isuzu. Pick out your new Isuzu and zoom. You're on your way to real driving fun. Select a Frisky Amigo, the family fun of Rodeo and Trooper, or one of those super Isuzu trucks. Right now, Schaefer's Bluff City Isuzu has a group of 93 Isuzu pickups, all equipped exactly alike. Your choice, only $69.95. That's right, $69.95. Plenty to choose from, but hurry to Schaefer's Bluff City Isuzu, Get Well at I-240, and Isuzu. Bluff City Isuzu, part of Bluff City Buick.
To demonstrate how Subway's dropping the price of our 6-inch cold cut combo, I'm going to bungee cord drop off this bridge. The 700-foot vertical drop gives me ample time to remind you Subway has the freshest tasting sandwiches anywhere because we bake our own bread, cut our own vegetables, and make sandwiches fresh before your eyes. And now with this price drop, our cold cut combo's just $1.49. Thanks. You're welcome.
The 6-inch cold cut combo, $1.49 at Subway, the place where fresh is the taste.
Time to celebrate, time to help your health, and time to save money while doing it at the new General Nutrition Center's grand opening celebration. This is like no other health store you've ever seen. They've got a huge selection of vitamins, minerals, herbs, plus a complete line of sports nutrition products, health food, and much more. Visit the new GNC store today and get a free 24-page vitamin and mineral health guide book free with any purchase. Help your health and save money. Come celebrate General Nutrition Center's grand opening.
Oh, hey, we're right here. Before we get into ring action again, well, here comes Brian Christopher and Miss Simpson. Miss Simpson leading the way. And, all right, things are neat enough around here, if you don't mind, Miss Simpson. Right.
Get a real clean. Get a real clean.
We're clean enough, if you don't mind. Do you have anything? Or are you just out here to neaten up a little bit? Should I talk to Brian, I guess?
Oh, no, I have something definitely to say. Mrs. Texas, you're nothing more than a cheap bimbo. I'm sick and tired of you messing with me, and I'm sick and tired of you messing with my most beautiful master. And therefore, I've decided to bring a little gift. Hold this for a second, would you dare?
Well, okay. Heaven's sakes. What are you doing?
Mrs. Texas, the next time I see you, I'm going to beat you until you bleed. Understand that, darling dear?
Well, there's Miss Simpson. I tell you what, that's... Brian, I have here a contract. I know you know about the contract.
Dave, shut up. Now, I've heard you out here all day long. I got a little contract. We got this contract out here we need to get signed. Well, Dave, just because Eddie Marlin looks like he's dead, it don't mean he's dead. He's the promoter around here. All you are, my friend, is just a commentator. You understand me? And you don't do a very good job of that. So you and nobody, I mean anybody, tells me what I signed before you even ask me the question. I'm going to tell you right now, the answer is no, Dave. N-O, I'm not signing any contract.
Okay, the answer is no, you're not going to sign this contract. Then may I suggest that you just wait right here just a moment and take a look at this videotape. Brian Christopher, you're right. I'm not the promoter, but Eddie Marlin tells me that is your next opponent unless you sign the contract.
What are you talking about, Dave Brown?
You know very well what I'm talking about. The Undertaker will be your opponent. That will be the way you defend your title against The Undertaker.
Who is behind this, Dave Brown? Hey! I don't know who's behind this, but I'm not signing any contract. I know what this contract's all about, and I'm not wrestling The Undertaker either. There's no way.
If you don't sign the contract, you're wrestling The Undertaker.
Well, I'm not signing any contract, Dave Brown. Hey, I'll tell you what. Hey, I've said it before. I'm not scared of anybody.
Brian Christopher's not scared of any man. I'll tell you what. You think I'm sickened? I'm not signing any contract. Listen to me. Undertaker. Big, bad, mean, scary Undertaker. You might scare everybody else, but you don't scare me. You hear me? I'm not scared. You understand? I'm not scared. So, Undertaker, you just come on down there to the Mid-South Coliseum because you're looking at somebody that's not afraid of no man. No man scares me. I'll tell you what, you might have beat up a lot of men. You might have destroyed a lot of men. But you just bring that little body bag of yours down there. Bring that on down here to Memphis. And I'll tell you what, I'll be the first man in history to put you in your own body bag, Undertaker. I'm not scared of nobody.
Brian Christopher, not scared of anybody. He may wish he'd signed the contract.
From Touchstone Pictures, Michael J. Fox is a children's agent.
Big deals happening every minute.
And his clients want to be actors
I want to work with Michelle Pfeiffer.
in the worst way. But no matter how tough it gets,
How much of this crap do I have to eat today? What am I, Job?
he'll never give up hope.
I love that song.
Me too. What were you playing?
Michael J. Fox, Life with Mikey, rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
Come in. Cousin Dave, we're here. Hey, nice place you got here.
Dave, you remember the twins? Norma Jean, her boyfriend Luke, and this is Ding Chow, our exchange student. What's happening?
I'm starved.
Well, we go to Wendy's.
This summer, Wendy's has something for everyone, like junior bacon cheeseburgers and Caesar side salads on the 99-cent super value menu, and a hamburger kids meal for $1.99.
It's time to go.
So soon?
You talked us into it. We're staying.
Rentronic brings you the Chill Out Special. $22.99 a week lets you rent to own a sofa and love seat to kick back on, or a JVC stereo to jam out to, or a JVC TV VCR combo to watch a flick with, or a GE air conditioner to stay cool. Kick back, jam out, watch a flick, and stay cool. Chill out with Rentronic. America's home for rent to own.
When I wake up in the morning, and I hate to wake up in the morning, I need four things: news, weather, traffic, and coffee. Straight black coffee. So I flip on the tube and watch Wake Up Call. There they are, bright and early every morning. Dick, Mary, and Ron. I get the news, everything I need to know. I get the weather, I gotta know what to wear that day. And I get traffic reports, so I get to work on time. Comprende, amigo. Wake Up Call. Weekday mornings at 6 on 5. They only serve coffee, they have it all.
Inspire more and more of your friends and neighbors buying at the new Project 2000 Gwatney Chevrolet Geo Oldsmobile Isuzu on Covington Pike.
The price and the way they treated us when we walked in the door. And they met us with a smile and we left with a smile. And I really appreciated the way they dealt with us when we were here.
And what's really exciting is our Oldsmobile pricing policy and 30-day repurchase guarantee. Fully equipped new Cutlass Sierras at one no-hassle price of just $13,995. Gwatney Chevrolet Geo Oldsmobile Isuzu, 2000 Covington Pike.
Come feast your eyes on the finest selection of quality oak tables and chairs, perfect for all your family gatherings during the Have Dinner on Us extravaganza, going on now at Oak Factory Outlet.
Your car is one of your most valuable possessions. Trust your car only to Concern and Experience. At Hayes Body Shop, we care about people, so we will take good care of your car.
$69 gets you 6 months of health and fitness during the grand opening of French Riviera Spa in Midtown. This fantastic summer offer ends tomorrow at 6 p.m. French Riviera Spa, you've got to feel it to know.
Celebrate the 4th in Tom Lee Park with the WMC family of stations.
In just a moment, we're going to be checking all the action coming up at the Mid-South Coliseum. Headed this way right now, Jeff Jarrett. And we're going to talk to him about a couple of things over here. One, maybe we'll talk to him a little bit about this contract. Hello, Jeff.
Good to see you, Dave.
Good to see you, Jeff. We've got this contract here. I'm sure you know it's unsigned.
Well, Dave, it looks like Brian Christopher has really shown his true colors because there's been a little questioning about exactly what this contract is. Well, a contract is to sign me for a Southern Heavyweight title shot. And Brian Christopher, what you've told everybody is that you would rather face the Undertaker, former WWF World Heavyweight Champion. You would rather face him than face Jeff Jarrett. Well, let me tell you something. You might have made an awful big mistake because after Monday night, you might not be the Southern Heavyweight title holder. And I'm going to get my shot one way or the other. But, Brian, I'm still on your trail, and that is a promise. But, Dave, first things first. Rex King, Steve Dahl, and Bert Prentice. That's right. That's what we call her. It's Bertha. You want to come out here, and you're like a big pack of dogs. You're not very good one-on-one because Rex, Jerry had you beat right in the middle of the ring. But it takes three of you to get him down. Well, let me tell you something. I want you to pull your chair up to the monitor in the back and get a real good seat because after Monday night, there ain't going to be much left of you dogs because I know all about a dog. I've faced them plenty of times. And take a look at this film clip, and then you'll know what I'm talking about.
That young guy, I tell you, they catch faster with that chair. These guys, I tell you, it's bad for them to come out here. Oh, Wallace, you get them out of here, I'm telling you.
Out of here. Frank Morrell is trying. There they go with the desk, carrying the desk up and picking up. They knocked TD down, didn't they?
Yeah, they knocked TD out.
The Moondogs continue to run wild. Richard Lee with a folding metal chair himself collecting the World Championship belt. Oh, my goodness. These guys tough to control except by Richard Lee. He's the only one that can call them off.
Richie Wallace to take these guys out of here. Bell is throwing pieces over there, too, Dave.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, they've got him beat so bad in there.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man, I tell you. Richard Wallace to take the guys out of here. Look at that guy's back. Oh, I tell you.
The beat up.
Oh, you saw that boy's back. All right, Moondog spot. Rex King and Steve Dahl, simply divine. You don't know much about Moondog spot, but I certainly do. Because for 1 year solid, me and Jerry faced the Moondogs, and it was the feud of the year. It was voted in all the magazines feud of the year, and that was because we used boards, we used chairs, we used chains, and it was real brutal. Well, Monday night, come on down. We're going to have a Moondog match, and we're going to introduce you to that. And when Spot comes to the ring, he comes with chairs, boards, it doesn't matter. So, boys, you better show up, because you got some bills to pay, and you're going to pay them Monday night.
All right, Jeff. You're right. I'm not sure Rex King and Steve Dahl have had any close-up experience at all with a Moondog match, but that won't be the case after Monday night. Let's check the entire card. 7:30 is when it all begins. Big night at the Memphis Mid-South Coliseum.
Hey, and not only is it a big night Monday night, it's a big day Tuesday for students here in the city. No school Tuesday, so hey, it'd be a great night to come out Monday night.
You're exactly right about that. Bring the whole family for a big night at the Mid-South Coliseum on Monday. And the opening match, Randy Rocket will be stepping into the ring against the natural Bo Alexander, who we met here a little bit earlier today. Comes in with ability, certainly, but the attitude, too, as he will be in the opening match Monday night at the Coliseum. A tag team that we saw here today, again, very impressive. Ronnie Lottz bringing in from Chicago the Untouchables. That's the way we do it in the city, he says. But going against Mark Frear, also looking mighty good. He's been in the USWA a couple of weeks and has looked good every time we've seen him. And he'll be teamed with none other than Danny Davis.
Good bout there.
Should be an excellent one. Follow that with a grudge match. Well, I'll have more to say about this one a little bit later on. Missouri Tiger Jeff Gaylord will be going against Principal C.W. Bergstrom. Mike Samples will be over in the corner. The cat fight follows that one.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I tell you what.
No running for Miss Simpson this week.
Yeah, this Miss Simpson has issued the challenge, but I'm not sure she's paid too close of attention. Miss Texas, Miss Simpson. Put him in the ring, turn him loose, let him go. That'll be it at the Coliseum Monday night. Then the tag titles will be on the line as Rex King and Steve Dahl with Bert Prentice will be in the ring against Jeff Jarrett. And you saw it just moments ago. Jeff will have as his partner Moondog Spot and says, get ready for Simply Divine to meet a Moondog match. Tag titles will be at stake. But that's not all. Final match of the night, the Southern title defense will take place. Brian Christopher refused to sign the contract, refused to sign the match against Jeff Jarrett, who has deserved the title shot, and Christopher just refuses to give it to him. Instead, he says, all right, bring on the Undertaker with Paul Bearer, the manager there. Bring him on down to the Mid-South Coliseum. I know he used to be WWF champion, but bring him on down here, and I will take care of him with a Southern title at stake. Jeff says maybe he's made a mistake, and then maybe it'll be the Undertaker who has a Southern title, and then Jeff will have the title shot against him. We'll see how it all sorts out Monday night, 7:30 at the Mid-South Coliseum. Don't miss that.
When you're looking for tires that perform, fast service, and savings, NTW is the name you can count on. Dunlop, Michelin, Pirelli, NTW gives you the best on the road. You won't find a better selection of brand name tires than at NTW. We handle all installations quickly and professionally. And every tire NTW sells is backed by a 125% price guarantee. NTW. It's impossible to pay less.
Central is doing it again, offering you the best deals in rent-to-own. During Central's clearance sale, you pay only 1 cent for your first week's rent. That's right, just 1 cent will get you the item you want. Washers, dryers, TVs, stereos, only 1 cent for your first week. Shop and compare. Nobody beats Central. 1 cent clearance, 5 days only. Call us now.
Central, we make living easy. This summer's hot new family car is Family Circle's Domestic Car of the Year, Lumina, from your Mid-South Chevy Geo dealers. This well-appointed all-American made car is roomy, comfortable, and very affordable. Lumina is built to last, fun to drive, and offers the security and safety of ABS brakes. An $800 preferred equipment discount plus $1,000 down payment assistance add up to 1,800 good reasons to experience Lumina now at your Mid-South Chevy dealers.
I will never forget what happened to me.
These two tourists went to the Bahamas for sun and fun. Now, Inside Edition investigates how cops got away with locking up innocent Americans for months in a prison from hell.
One of the guards just walked up to me and started punching me in my head.
Go undercover with Bill O'Reilly and find out why our government did nothing to help them. See why it's brutal in the Bahamas. Don't miss the next Inside Edition.
Monday at 4 on TV5.
Thanks for joining us on our special time here again this week. Next week, we return to our regular time, 10 o'clock, and we'll be that way throughout the month of June. I think on July 3rd weekend, we have a July 4th weekend, another special time. But the rest of June, 10 o'clock for USWA Championship Wrestling. Yeah. Hey, action has been going on the last few weeks with Jeff Gaylord and this principal, C.W. Bergstrom, who is supposed to be a former principal who came in from the Pacific Northwest. Take a look at these highlights right here.
Phantom takes Gaylord, throws him right onto the concrete floor over there. Gaylord over by Principal C.W. Bergstrom, and Bergstrom DDTs him out on the concrete floor over there. Big Gaylord up and DDT Jeff right on the concrete floor. Referee Paul Neighbors is doing the count on Gaylord, and Jeff Gaylord hasn't answered yet, and he won't answer. It's a count out. We'll ring the bell, and Rock and Roll Phantom will advance in the tournament. But look at Gaylord caught the Principal C.W. Bergstrom in there. Gaylord jumped on his feet and went after Bergstrom as he couldn't answer the bell after Bergstrom DDT'd him out on the floor.
Jeff Gaylord is on his way to the ring, but I want him to stop by here just for a moment and maybe get a quick comment about this situation with C.W. Bergstrom.
Oh, man,
That C.W. Bergstrom, I hated his guts when he came here, and now I really hate him, man. C.W. Bergstrom, he cost me a lot of money. And now it's time for you to pay, C.W. Bergstrom, and you're going to pay with your hide.
Jeff Gaylord going to be looking for the principal right on down the road. Today he's looking for Reggie B. Fine. Reggie's in the ring right now, and we are just about set to go as soon as we get the signal. And there it is from referee T.D. Steele. We are underway. Gaylord against Reggie B. Fine.
And the L.A. Raiders tab from Reggie B. Fine comes off, and we're underway. Gaylord with a nice toss over on Fine. Touchdown on the left arm. Reggie B. Fine and the Missouri Tiger Jeff Gaylord as action continues in the USWA. Stay tuned, though. Still in the ring to come. Jeff, Jarrett, and Miss Texas teaming out right in today in a mixed tag match still to come on USWA Wrestling. Want to stick around and see that one. Will be exciting. Reggie B. Fine slams down on Gaylord, whips him into the ropes and Fine. Gaylord comes off at a nice hip toss on Reggie B. Hey, look at this. Gaylord set. Comes off that tackle, boy. He's set. And just shoves Reggie B. Fine now. Oh, boy, here's Mike Samples.
Mike Samples around here. What are you doing out here? We've got a match in progress.
Let me tell you, you big dumb jocks, don't come out here running your mouth about C.W. Bergstrom, me, or anybody else. You're just a big dumb jock, undisciplined, and you have no class, no etiquette, and you have no wrestling ability, and don't pretend to have any. You understand? You can't beat C.W. Bergstrom. You can't beat me. You understand? You can't beat me.
Make it the opportunity to find out right here, Mike Samples, as Gaylord goes to work on Samples. Samples out here insulting Gaylord. Look out. Look out. Bergstrom from behind nails Jeff Gaylord across the back.
C.W. Bergstrom comes out after Gaylord kind of taunting, being taunted by Mike Samples in there. Jumped over the top rope after Samples. And T.D. Steele's going to call for the bell.
Yeah,
they all jump on Jeff, So it's Reggie B. Fine, Mike Samples, and C.W. Bergstrom all jumping on the Missouri Tiger, Jeff Gaylord.
Gaylord going against Reggie B. Fine seemed to have things well, and now look at Reggie joining in as Mike Samples holds Gaylord down, and Bergstrom and Reggie B. Fine hammer away on him.
Yeah.
3 against 1. Here comes Jeff. Here comes Mark Frear, and there goes Mike Samples, C.W. Bergstrom, and Reggie B. Fine. The match stopped by referee T.D. Steele when all the extracurricular activities were going on the floor down here. I tell you what, fireworks here today. We got fireworks going on otherwise. An explosive situation going on with Miss Simpson and Miss Texas. Watch this.
Hey, crybaby Christopher! Where's that sidekick at now? Christopher, where that poop-bit crap at?
Watch it.
What you say, little tramp, huh? How you running your mouth about me? Come on, Brian. Hey. Watch it, Miss Texas. Oh, boy! Miss Texas! Lit off on Christopher. Hey, come on, Brian! Boy, that's horrible. Christopher Hart is stepping away on Miss Texas with that leather strap. Come on, Brian! Come on now!
Here comes some help.
Yeah, here comes Jeff Jarrett.
One kid's meal. Please, right away. Can you make that too? Get one of these great kids' hamburger meals for $1.99.
Roughly
What is it? Referee. What do you want, boy? Referee. What is it, fella? Referee. Oh, Pepsi. Referee. I got him trained.
Give yourself a break from the scorching heat of summer with refreshing ice-cold Pepsi. Stock up today at all participating Krogers. Get 2 Pepsi 12-packs for $5.
Here's the only Toyota dealer in town who's got a whole lot of Toyotas with cash rebates of $1,000. Hi, I'm Suzanne Esky, General Manager of Airport Toyota, and we have deals that are hot, hot, hot on our tough Toyota trucks and attractive Corollas. Use this $1,000 rebate as a down payment or put it in your pocket for a vacation to escape the summer heat. Get a hot deal at Airport Toyota where you get a terrific deal and a $1,000 rebate exclusively at Airport Toyota, conveniently located at Mill Branch and I-240.
Why use Valvoline Motor Oil? It's the #1 choice of Indy 500 chief mechanics, Daytona 500 chief mechanics, NHRA mechanics, and Baja 1000 mechanics. For use in their race cars and in their own cars. Any more questions? People who know use Valvoline.
Well, this thing with Miss Simpson, Brian Christopher, and Miss Texas, we showed you just some highlights just a moment ago, but the intensity continued Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum.
He's got it on a sleeper hole. Here comes Miss Simpson. Chantel's got her. Grabs a hold of Miss Simpson. Oh, and he's spanking the fanny of Nanny Miss Simpson. And Christopher comes in with the boot. Oh, but Miss Texas jumps on the back of Brian Christopher. And look at Miss Texas hold on. Oh, Christopher flips her right smack dab over her. Boy, would you, that is horrible. Miss Texas came in, referee Paul Abrams calling for a bell. That's one of the best things I can think to do too, Paul. Miss Simpson has got a leather strap out here, strapping away on Jeff Jarrett. Now she's strapping Miss Texas with it. In 13:51, Paul Neighbors is called for the bell. Hey, but look at Jeff Jarrett while Christopher was holding Miss Texas. Jarrett gets a loose, grabs the strap from Miss Simpson. Now Brian Christopher gives the strap to Miss Texas. Oh, boy!
Here's the person who can do something about Miss Simpson, Miss Texas.
Miss Simpson, you blonde-headed bimbo. You want to be a wrestler? Well, you got your chance. You won't have Brian Christopher in your corner. It's just going to be me and you. And when I get you in the ring, I'm going to whip those little two-pick legs of yours.
The word from Miss Texas. Headed to the ring right now. Jeff Jarrett is in the ring, going to be her partner. This is going to be a mixed tag team match with Miss Texas and Jeff on one side of the ring. On the other side, you got the Master of Terror and Brandi Wine. Been looking forward to this one as our main event here today on USWA Championship Wrestling. Here comes the referee. T.D. Steele steps up onto the ring apron through the ropes, and we are just about set to go in this one. Now, the rules of a mixed match like this, when one of the men is in the ring, the other man must tag in, and vice versa. That's the way it is set up as you have the women in there starting now. So it's Miss Texas against Brandi Wine, and then when one of them tags out, the other of the men will have to tag in. But here we go, Corey.
Yes, sir, Dave. We're underway with it. Miss Texas will start off for her team. And starting off for the team of Brandi Wine and the Master Terror will be Brandi Wine. Brandi Wine in the USWA comes in wrestling against Miss Texas. And they start things off with our main event on USWA Wrestling today. Nice hip toss for Miss Texas. Takes Wine down. Brandi Wine says she pulled my hair. That's a nice clean move from Miss Texas.
I tell you what, she looked at the jury over there, and the jury said, she was not guilty. She didn't do it.
Miss Texas tightening up on the left arm of Brandi Wine. Holding on to Brandi Wine. Been a while since we had a ladies match here on the USWA Wrestling. Mixed tag match is what we got today with Wine and Tara, Miss Texas and Jeff Jarrett. Miss Texas leaps over. Brandi Wine comes off the ropes and a good arm takedown. And Master Tara is telling referee TD Steele, she keeps pulling her hair, ref. She keeps pulling her hair. Miss Texas still barring the left arm of Brandi Wine. Oh, Brandi. Tightening up on the arm. Oh, Brandi Wine makes Miss Texas up. Times it down, and Miss Texas with a good move rolls right over. Still barring the left arm of Brandi Wine. Wine backs her up and whips her into the ropes now. Miss Texas, big shoulder as he comes off. Leaps over Brandi Wine. Comes back again and takes her down. Another good move. Good arm drag there from Miss Texas. Boys, Miss Texas can wrestle, let me tell you.
She sure can. She's showing it right here. Great balance as she kept Brandi Wine off balance with a series of moves.
Brandi Wine back on her feet. Oh, she rakes the eyes of Miss Texas. Miss Texas will go over. Jeff Jarrett comes in and Master Terror says, hold it just a minute now. All of a sudden.
The complaint by Master of Terror is that Jeff didn't tag in. He just came through the ropes. But that's not allowed by the referee. He said, everything is legal. Let's go. It's Master of Terror against Jeff Jarrett now.
This one to the expiration of time in today on Championship Wrestling. Unloads on Jeff. Look at Jarrett, though. Fighting his way back. Reverses Terror into the turnbuckle. Nails him with a right hand. Terror automatically falls as Jeff pulls back to unload on him. He was just thinking about that right hand from Jeff coming at him again.
I tell you what. Master of Terror finally going tough here against Jeff Jarrett today. Boy, Jeff is fired up. You know, I bet he's, some of his opponents over the next few days who might be watching this on a monitor on television might want to take note of the intensity of Mr. Jarrett.
Yeah, he is ready. Terror whips him in. Jeff leaps over him, comes back, and good hip toss on Master Terror. Takes him down. Terror said he pulled his tight. One thing about it, if you notice, fans, that Master Terror and Brandi Wine have had a complaint probably ever since they got up today on this stage.
It's crybaby time over in that corner. He pulled my hair. He pulled the tights. He didn't tag in.
Gee.
What next, huh?
As the day started, Master Terror and Brandi Wine started complaining. Terror tangles up with Jeff Jarrett. Breaks the eyes of Jeff. Nails Jeff.
That was a right fist by the Master of Terror. He just doubled it up and popped Jeff in the forehead right above the left eye.
Oh, boy. Had that front face lock on him and then just dropped the elbow right in the same place where he nailed Jeff earlier. Terror! Oh, and another quick jab on Jeff Jarrett. Oh, yeah. Brandi Wine said, no, that's an open hand.
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett flips the Terror over. He's got him covered, 2, and Terror up at 2.
There he goes again. Oh, he pulled my tights, referee. Never would have been able to even hold me for the 2 count if he hadn't pulled my tights, says Master of Terror. And Jeff is showing TD exactly what happened.
Well,
and the crowd confirms that he didn't pull tights. He just took him down. Nice, clean takedown. He held it for a count of 2. Almost had him. It was almost a victory for Jeff Jarrett and Miss Texas in this match.
Well, you may want to give the Master Terror a little benefit of the doubt. He's got to look out of that mask. But then, what's the benefit of the doubt for Brandi Wine? Hey, look at Terror. He's got his feet on the middle rope there as he covers Jeff.
He almost got a 3 count, too.
Yeah. Hey, he thought he had it for the 3. Jeff rolls him up. 1, 2. Boy, that's a quick way to get beat in there when you think you've already won about 1, 2, 3.
D.D. Steele saw what was going on and stopped the count at 2 since the Master of Terror had those feet on the middle rope. Master of Terror, as you pointed out, thought that the third count had fallen and he had won the match. And, yeah, that's a dangerous thing to do, to start celebrating too early.
Brandi Wine over.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh. Brandi Wine raking Jeff right across the eyes. He was over in the corner. She grabbed him.
Master of Terror whips Jarrett into the rope. Jeff comes off, rolls him up. In the small package, 1, and Terror up out of it. Got out of it at the 1 count as Jarrett came off the ropes and rolled him up. Good move from Jeff, but couldn't let it stick on the Master of Terror.
Terror firing that fist again, and then double hands across the back, whip across the ring.
Yeah, 2, and Terror kicks out.
Once again, only a 2 count. Hey, he's going for the eyes again. Jeff screaming, not my eyes, not my eyes.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Jeff Jarrett, you want me to sign some contracts, huh? Well, I got you a contract right here, boy. Come on,
Brian Christopher was holding up a chain and headed in the general direction of the ring. Look out. That's going to be a disqualification right there.
Boy. Christopher comes running in, and Miss Texas jumps on Christopher. She's on the back of Christopher. Brandi Wine grabs her off. And Christopher, he nailed the Master of Terror. Jarrett turns around and clobbers Christopher. He's got the chain. Oh, look out, Jeff. Here comes Miss Manny, Miss Simpson. Oh, she clobbers Miss Texas with a broom she's got. Christopher grabs the broom and unloads on Jeff Jarrett with it. So it's Miss Simpson and Brandi Wine jumping on Miss Texas, Christopher and Terror on Jeff Jarrett, Dave. Oh, boy. That's horrible. Miss Simpson and Brandi Wine trading legs on Miss Texas. Christopher stomping away on Jeff. D.D. Steele has went out to get some help.
Yeah, the Hutchings, brother, well, Keith Hutchings, Kenny Hutchings, I beg your pardon, has tried to step up to the ring, but he was nailed as he tried to climb through the rope.
Yeah, T.D. found Kenny Hutchings back there, and, Kenny, no help. Here comes Clyde Coleman. Coleman is up on the apron, and Christopher nails it.
Well, he just hammered him and knocked him right down to the floor. Back to work on Jeff Jarrett.
And look at Tara, would you? Slams down Miss Texas. Here comes the other Hutchins, Reggie. He gets in there, and that's all he does, and they get Reggie out of there. Miss Simpson's got the broom, nailing away on Miss Texas. Hey, Jeff's got it now. And all of a sudden, there goes Brandi Wine and Miss Simpson. They're out of there. Jarrett's got Christopher and Tara. Here comes Mike Sample.
Boy, this one a real free-for-all as Mike Samples grabs Jeff Jarrett from behind, holds him up. Brian Christopher hammers him with that chain wrapped around his right fist.
Here comes
Mark Frear.
Yeah. Mark Frear jumping on Samples. And there is absolutely no order now. Boy, it's just got totally out of hand. Here comes Bertram, C.W. Bertram. Bertram runs Dr. Jarrett. Christopher and Samples on Frear. Master Terror with that broom, and he unloads on Miss Texas with it.
Here comes Gaylord. He's going to be looking for Bertram. He's right behind him, and he nails it from behind.
C.W. Bertram was longing to see what he could get into, and caught a big forearm from Gaylord. We've got a ring full of almost everybody. It's C.W. Bertram and Gaylord. Miss Texas over kicking on Brandi Wine. Oh, Bertram's got Gaylord down now. Oh, man. You talk about exciting wrestling action. It's in the USWA, let me tell you.
It's going to be hot outside. You can count on it. And when I say Jolly Royal has the hottest prices in town, you better believe it. During the summer Sizzler sale, this tufted back wall saver recliner from Lane is $199. This triple back sofa is $299. A table and 4 chairs for $199. A tile top table and 4 chairs, only $249. A wingback from Best Chair comes with a free ottoman for $199. And our cherry traditional bedroom is $799 for all 4 pieces. Whew, the savings have never been hotter than a Jolly Royal Summer Sizzler sale.
Hey, truck buyers, right now we can save you lots of money here at Performance Toyota in Memphis. Hi, folks, I'm Dan Walters. You know, I'm always telling you, low overhead means lower prices here at Mount Moriah and Mendenhall. Hey, it's especially true when it comes to trucks. In fact, here's just one example. Come in right now, you can drive home in a brand new 93 Toyota sport truck, just like this one, folks. Take a look. You pay no money down and just $149 a month. Plus, here at Performance, you always get that positive, friendly attitude. Hey, low overhead, that's the key, and that's Performance Toyota.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of a million parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts used in rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and set repair, Dennis Hall's guarantees the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Chris. Real deal coffee for the best prices in town. Come on down.
Have you ever closed your eyes for a moment and tried to imagine what it would be like if you couldn't see? Well, I have. It scares me to death. For senior citizens, iTech has designed a special eye test to help discover glaucoma and cataracts. If you're over 65, free transportation is provided. Call this number, and they'll come and get you. Hey, get a grip on your life. Call iTech and see for yourself.
Dial 360-8081.
Well, it was Jeff Jarrett, Jeff Gaylord, Miss Texas, and Mark Frear still standing in the middle of the ring when it was all said and done there. Man, I tell you what a day of action here today. What a night coming up Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. Brian Christopher. What?
I'm going to tell you what, Undertaker. You done made the mistake of your life. You don't know who you're dealing with. You must not know me. My name's Brian Christopher. So you bring your body back down there, because I'm going to put you right in it. Bring that Coleman down there, I'll put you in it there. Shut up!
Brian Christopher threatening the Undertaker. Well, Brian, I hope you watched the videotape of the Undertaker. He's familiar with him. This guy is huge. He is tough, let me tell you. Let's check the whole card. Monday night, it all began. The Natural, Bo Alexander, new to the USWA. He will be going against Randy Rocket in the opening match. The tag team of the Untouchables. Ronnie Lottz is bringing them here out of Chicago. The way they do it in the city, I will show them how we do it at the Mid-South Coliseum as they go against Mark Frear and Danny Davis. Big grudge match coming up after that.
Wait for this one.
A little satisfaction there for Jeff Gaylord just a moment ago in the ring, but not enough, I'm sure. He will be going against Principal C.W. Bergstrom. Mike Samples will be over in the corner. Then the cat fight. Miss Simpson going against Miss Texas. Each has threatened the other. This one has the makings of a wild, wild match. Yes. Tag titles will be at stake then as Rex King and Steve Dahl will have Bert Prentice in their corner, of course. They will have the belts on the line against Jeff Jarrett and Moondog Spot in a Moondog match. Then, Southern title at stake, Brian Christopher will be going against The Undertaker with Paul Bearer. Simply Divine is out here yelling, "We are out of time. I don't care what you have to say." We'll see you next week, fans. Until then, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.
Dave Brown and Corey Macklin here at ringside. We're ready to go with another day of USWA Championship Wrestling.
Oh, ready to go indeed. Brian Christopher is going to be in the ring today. We'll be seeing Brian Christopher today. Mark Frear, young man out of Baltimore, Maryland. We'll be seeing him, a newcomer to the USWA, as well as the natural Bo Alexander, Principal C.W. Bertram. And listen to this. Big main event today.
Incredible
you want to
main
stay tuned. Oh, indeed. Simply Divine, Rex King and Steve Dahl with Bert, Prentice. But their opponents, Jeff Jarrett and the King, Jerry Lawler, right here today. Oh, it's going to be a big one today.
It is indeed going to be a big one. I have something right here, too. I have a contract. Didn't get it signed last week, but we'll see what happens this time around. We'll see if we can get the contract signed. We'll be back with opening match action in a moment.
State Line Meats presents its Super Steak Sale. 300 pounds of meat for $150. 200 pounds of choice beef, including steaks, roast, ground beef, and more. Plus, a free bonus, 100 pounds of pork and poultry. That's 300 pounds of meat for $150. Charge it or 90 days, same as cash. Open a new account and receive 100 free steaks, 50 top sirloin, 50 top ribeye. All meats are fully guaranteed with 20 cents per pound processing. That's 300 pounds of meat for $150. Call 393-0227.
Rentronic brings you the Chill Out Special. $22.99 a week lets you rent to own a sofa and love seat to kick back on, or a JVC stereo to jam out to, or a JVC TV VCR combo to watch a flick with, or a GE air conditioner to stay cool. Kick back, jam out, watch a flick, and stay cool. Chill out with Rentronic. America's home for rent to own.
Why are more and more of your friends and neighbors buying at the new Project 2000 Gwatney Chevrolet Geo Oldsmobile Isuzu on Covington Pike?
Their price and the way they treated us when we walked in the door. And they met us with a smile and we left with a smile. And I really appreciated the way they dealt with us while we were here.
And what's really exciting is our Oldsmobile pricing policy and 30-day repurchase guarantee. Fully equipped new Cutlass Sierras at one no-hassle price of just $13,995. Gwatney Chevrolet Geo Oldsmobile Isuzu 2000 Covington Pike.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of a million parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and deck repair, Dennis Hall's guarantees the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Chris. Real Deal Coffee for the best prices in town. Come on down.
Match coming in very shortly. C.W. Bergstrom will be stepping in the ring against the Scorpion. Matter of fact, C.W. Bergstrom headed this way right now. The principal, C.W. Bergstrom. And with a comment or two, I suppose, about the situation here.
That's right, but let me get three things straight here. When I'm out here, I want your respect, I want your attention, and I want complete silence. No different than any other classroom. I'll tell you what, Jeff Gaylord, you've been whining and crying. You want another match with me? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm getting real tired of beating you up. So I'll tell you, I'll give you another match, but one stipulation, the loser gets to take 5 licks from the Board of Education. And I'll tell you what, this match right here in the principal's office is just going to be a little prelude to what's going to happen to you, Gaylord.
C.W. Bergstrom with a threat for Jeff Gaylord. He and Gaylord have had well, it's been an interesting situation, but it hasn't been very pleasant between the two of them here for the last few weeks. Bergstrom came in here, and I frankly don't remember exactly what started it, but I do know that he went after Gaylord with that 2x4 he carries around. Gaylord took exception to it and came right back after him. But he's not against Gaylord now. He's against the Scorpion in there. Bergstrom, big forearm across the back. We're underway with USWA action. Corey?
Yes, sir. C.W. Bergstrom coming from the Board of Education in Oregon, and the Scorpion is his opponent, and D.D. Still, the official referee for this bout today, the opener in USWA Championship Wrestling. Stay tuned, though. Big main event today, Simply Divine. Kenyon Doll against Jerry Lawler and Jeff Jarrett. One of the big bouts coming up here today on Championship Wrestling.
That's right.
Good move from C.W. Bergstrom to take the Scorpion over. And down, the principal, C.W. Bergstrom, making a lot of noise in the USWA. Picked up the Scorpion, and a big power slam cover. 1, 2, 3, and Bergstrom gets the win. Over the Scorpion, and it didn't take him long to get it either.
No, that's true. That wraps it up. C.W. Bergstrom with the victory here.
Oh, but he's got this paddle in here, though, Dave.
Well, let's get him out of there. We've got more action coming up. Brian Christopher will be a little bit later on. I still want to get this contract signed from Brian Christopher. If you were watching last week, you know what I'm talking about. Christopher refusing to sign it. Oh, what is this? Referee being chased out of the ring there.
Oh, boy. That's just ridiculous. Look at C.W. Bergstrom paddling the Scorpion in there.
Some help.
Yeah.
Yep, Gaylord.
And Gaylord goes after Bergstrom, trying to get the power from him. He's pulling, and finally clobbers Bergstrom. He's got it. There goes C.W. Bergstrom out of there, too.
Bergstrom got out of there just in time, and there he goes, and there is Jeff Gaylord. Gaylord has disarmed C.W. Bergstrom, headed this way. Get a comment or two from him. Looks like you ended up with the upper hand.
Let me tell you, Dave Brown, 5 licks coming up in this match with me and C.W. Bergstrom, baby. I've been at the batting cages practicing. I'm just not going to paddle your bottom. I'm going to give you some home run. What? That's going to be blistered so bad, you won't be able to stand up for a month. I guarantee it.
Jeff Gaylord, that match is coming up. We got a match coming up right here, and that'll happen in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us.
Come in. Cousin Dave, we're here. Hey, nice place you got here.
Dave, you remember the twins, Norma Jean, her boyfriend Luke, and this is Ding Chow, our exchange student. What's happening?
I'm starved. Well, we go to Wendy's. This summer, Wendy's has something for everyone, like Junior Bacon Cheeseburgers and Caesar side salads on the 99-cent super value menu, and a hamburger kids meal for $1.99.
Yeah, time to go.
So soon?
You talked us into it. We're staying.
Well, there ain't no doubt about the power of blue. Got the airborne rush, rockin' too. Get out of that, yeah. Get out, get
Turn this into this. Get 50 cents off all Pepsi 12-packs when you recycle your old telephone book. Call 576-6851.
Hey, what are you doing on this beautiful Saturday? I've got a great idea. Why not come right down, right now, to the giant Graceland Dodge, Elvis Presley Boulevard at I-240, because that's where we are. We're having a wonderful one-day sales event. It's going to be great, folks. Every car, truck, and van in stock has been marked down drastically. So if you've been thinking of buying a car, today's the day to do it while we're here live at Graceland Dodge. We're going to have Domino's Pizza, Pepsi, passes to Adventure River, all kinds of great things going on. Bring the whole family and come see me. All day long, we're going to be here. Every car, truck, and van in stock has been marked down. Minivans, conversion vans, custom vans, all of them on a great sale. So if you've been shopping, today's the day. Now's the time. At Graceland Dodge, the Giant, just a few minutes from everywhere, I'm Michelle, and I want to meet you. So come on down today. We'd love to see you. We've got everything on sale in our entire lot. Extra personnel are on hand to assist you. Graceland Dodge, Elvis Presley Boulevard, and I-240.
For a long, long time, when we introduced the unified world champion, we were talking about one man, the king, Jerry Lawler. But not for the last little while, as Papa Shango came in from the WWF and left with a unified title. Watch how he did it.
the turnbuckle to Papa Shango. Goes in after the king and misses. Lawler comes out. He's out of the way on Papa Shango. Papa Shango slams Lawler down, comes off the ropes and misses with a big elbow. King gets on his feet. And boy, he goes to work on Papa Shango. Then he goes up with Jarrett. Oh, he nailed Lawler right in the midsection. Goes to work on the king. Takes him over. Comes Papa Shango with whatever in the world is that stuff he carries. He swings in up to Lawler with it. Some it away on Lawler. Whips him into the rope. Oh, boy. Suplex on the king. Papa Shango whips Lawler in, picks him up, and just drops him down hard. Lawler out in the middle of the ring. And here comes Papa Shango, and he misses. Lawler gets out of the way. King on his feet now. Oh, boy. Look out, Papa Shango. The top of Lawler comes down. They're away on Papa Shango. Sends the big man staggering to Lawler. Whips him in hard to the rope. Oh, big back drop from Lawler. Takes him down. Flamingo gets up on the apron. Lawler busts Flamingo a couple of times. Drop kick from the king. Scotty Flamingo still trying to get in the ring. Frank Morrell trying to hold him back. But watch out, Papa Shango's on his feet, Jarrett. Lawler and Morrell trying to keep Flamingo out. Oh, boy! Papa Shango goes in after Lawler. The king just politely lit him out with a big ball of fire. Watch Papa Shango, though, King. He's got that skull. Brings fire in out of that skull over there he's got. Shoots it right in the eyes of Lawler. Bulldogs the king. He's got him still covered. Oh, boy. 1, 2, 3, and we've got a new unified World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, that was it. Papa Shango is the unified heavyweight champion, but the king will be trying to get that belt back very, very soon, as a matter of fact. Here he comes right here, the king, Jerry Lawler. While Jerry is making his way over here, I want to tell you we're going to have a special event coming up a little bit later on here today. Don't call now, but we're going to have a special call in, a special number. Do not call our regular number at the television station. You'll be politely told it's the wrong number. Special number coming up later on. And, King, the first 15 folks who call are going to have a chance to see Life with Mikey, have lunch with you and Jeff, and accompany you to the movie. We'll tell them more about that later on. Right now, I know you want to talk more about Papa Shango.
Yeah, I do. I heard somebody out there a little bit upset. They wish they brought their cellular phone now, but you're right. People that are sitting at home right now, get ready, because a little bit later on the show, you're right, we are going to give 15 people a chance to call in. I think this is the first time we've ever had a call-in contest on the show.
First I can remember, yeah.
And they're going to get to call in today live on the show. And the first 15 kids that get a hold of us here are going to get to be Jeff and my guest right here at the studio next Saturday morning. We will personally take you to dinner with us, and then we will go to Malco Theater and see Life with Mikey, all 15 of us together. And I'll tell you what we'll do, just to kind of make it, we'll tell what Malco Theater we're going to, so that anybody else that wants to come along can come too. But the 15 people will be our guests.
And get it free. All right, very good. Now, don't call now. Do not call our regular television station number. We'll give you the number, and we'll tell you when to call a little bit later on. Okay.
Special number. Yeah. Now, Monday night is going to be a special night. You know, I sit back there and I watch that monitor, and it's not a very pleasant sight to see a guy like Papa Shango leave Memphis, Tennessee with the Unified World Heavyweight Championship. The reason it's not a very pleasant sight is because I know, and I think everybody else knows, that I could beat Papa Shango. Papa Shango knows it. He had Scotty Flamingo in his corner at that time, and now he's gone from Scotty Flamingo to this big, fat Bert Prentice as his manager. Well, let me tell you something. I've been waiting for Monday night for a long time now. I've been itching. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about you. What'd you call it, Bertha? I've been thinking about you, Bertha, because you, with your little devious mind, you tried every trick in the book to keep me from getting the title shot. You wouldn't sign the contract. You wouldn't give me the match. You had to go to Eddie Marlin and get a tournament put together to make me go through everybody in the USWA to get this title shot. Well, all that's behind us now, and the title shot is Monday night. And I can tell you this, Bertha, if you think what I did to Papa Shango on that little piece of film was not very pleasant, you just pick your fat butt up out of that chair one time Monday night, and I will roast you like the pig that you are. Like I said, I'm going to bring a big apple down there, and if you even dare to get out of your chair, I will roast you and stick that big apple right in your mouth, and we'll have Memphis in May all over again, because it'll be the biggest barbecue Memphis has ever seen. And Papa Shango, I hope that you've enjoyed wearing my belt for a while, because it's all coming to a screeching halt Monday night. You bring your voodoo stick, you bring your skull, you bring everything you want to, because I'm coming, and I'm going to have all of Memphis, Tennessee behind me, brother, and we're going to take that belt back. We're going to put it back around my waist, and the Unified World Heavyweight Championship will be once again in the USWA and in Memphis, Tennessee, where it belongs. Monday night, be there, pal.
Thank you, King. Monday night, the match will occur. We'll be back here in just a moment, and we'll try again to get this signed.
First access checking.
It saves you time. Lots of time. No more tellers. Waiting in line. It's out of here. You can bank by phone. And instead of writing a check, use one of these babies. Not that. This. Plus, there's a new quick statement. In seconds, you'll know which checks cleared. And which didn't. First access checking. The cost? $5 buckaroos. The tip. Only at First Tennessee Bank. Here for you.
Time to celebrate, time to help your health, and time to save money while doing it at the new General Nutrition Center's grand opening celebration. This is like no other health store you've ever seen. They've got a huge selection of vitamins, minerals, herbs, plus a complete line of sports nutrition products, health food, and much more. Visit the new GNC store today and get a free 24-page vitamin and mineral health guide book free with any purchase. Help your health and save money. Come celebrate General Nutrition Center's grand opening.
Here's the only Toyota dealer in town who's got a whole lot of Toyotas with cash rebates of $1,000. Hi, I'm Suzanne Eskew, General Manager of Airport Toyota, and we have deals that are hot on our tough Toyota trucks and attractive Corollas. Use this $1,000 rebate as a down payment or put it in your pocket for a vacation to escape the summer heat. Get a hot deal at Airport Toyota where you get a terrific deal and a $1,000 rebate exclusively at Airport Toyota, conveniently located at Mill Branch and I-240.
It's going to be hot outside. You can count on it. And when I say Jolly Royal has the hottest prices in town, you better believe it. During the summer Sizzler sale, this tufted back wall saver recliner from Lane is $199. This triple back sofa is $299. A table and 4 chairs for $199. A tile top table and 4 chairs, only $249. A wing bag from Best Chair comes with a free ottoman for $199. And our cherry traditional bedroom is $799 for all 4 pieces. Whew, the savings have never been hotter than a Jolly Royal summer Sizzler sale.
Well, we're not out on the pike. We don't have a big $1 million showroom, but folks, low overhead means lower prices every day here at Performance Toyota in Memphis. Hi, folks. I'm Dan Walters. Here's just one example of how we can save you money. Hurry right now. You can drive home in a brand new 93 Camry, just like this one, folks. I mean, all the bells and whistles. And the best part, 0 down and just $289 a month. So no matter where you live here in the Mid-South, Jackson, Tennessee, or Olive Branch, even Dyersburg, make that short drive. We'll save you money. Low overhead, that's the key, and that's Performance Toyota.
Recently, an object was sighted.
It was big. Bigger than big.
Huge, large, astronomically big.
Big would be an understatement.
Very big. Huge.
Some guy. Big. Huge.
When it arrives, you better not be alone.
Bigfoot.
Pizza Hut!
From Pizza Hut. 2 square feet of pizza. 21 slices on a tasty new crust. $10.99 for up to 3 toppings. It's bigger than pizza. Bigfoot from Pizza Hut. A legendary value.
Have a contract in hand right here. Maybe we get Mr. Brian Christopher out here. See if we can get him to sign this piece of paper. He refused all last week to sign it. Here he comes right here, and none too happy, I might say. He's got wearing the belt around his waist here. Title defense coming up. And Brian, I have the contract for you to sign right here.
Dave Brown, I guess you are stupider than I had originally thought. How many times does it take for me to tell you, no, I'm not signing this stupid contract over here. No, Dave Brown, capital N-O. Read my lips, everybody. No, I'm not signing the contract, okay? So you can stop coming out here all morning long. We got a contract need to be signed because I'm not signing it, Dave. I'm not ever going to sign the contract against sissy boy Jeff Jarrett, okay? Never again is he getting a shot at my belt, okay? Okay? Do you understand me? Answer me. Do you understand me?
I understand you, but you've agreed to defend the belt, correct?
Yes, I'm defending the belt.
Okay.
But it ain't going to be against Jeff Jarrett. I'm not signing the stupid contract.
All right. I know who your opponent is if you're not going to sign the contract. And you've said no. Take a look at your opponent right here. Watch this right here. Here's your opponent.
Where?
Right there is your opponent.
Now, who is this, Dave? Hey, I'll tell you what. I ain't wrestling him either. No way. There ain't no way I'm wrestling that big tooth. No way. I ain't scared of him, but I ain't wrestling him. I ain't wrestling Jeff Jarrett, and I'm not wrestling that big monster. No way.
Well, you've signed to defend the title, and you won't sign the contract, so you got to wrestle Contract Incorporated.
You see what I'm saying? It's a setup. I ain't wrestling that big goose. There ain't no way Jeff Jarrett's going to put him up to it. I'm not wrestling you. There ain't no way. I ain't wrestling Jeff, and I ain't wrestling that big monster.
Well, all you got to do is sign the contract.
Well, I ain't wrestling him. You understand me, Dave Brown?
Well, the only other way?
No way I'm getting in the ring with that.
Then you got to sign the contract.
It's a setup. It's a big conspiracy. You see what I'm saying? I ain't putting my bet up against you. No way.
Well, you don't have to. All you got to do is sign the contract. I'm telling you.
Well, I ain't wrestling him.
Well,
Will somebody give me a pen?
Right.
Give me a pen.
Corey, you got a pen?
Yeah, here. Here's this.
And there's Jeff.
Yeah.
Boy, he's got to be loving this. He's been trying to get this name on this contract for so long, I can't tell you. Go ahead and sign it.
I'll tell you what. I tell you what. Hey.
He signed it. Brian Christopher, he signed it.
Yeah, he signed it. Oh, hey, I signed it, didn't I? Hey, well, I ain't wrestling you either. There ain't no way I'm wrestling you, Jeff Jarrett. You ain't never getting a shot at my title. You understand me? There ain't no way. No way am I wrestling you.
He tore up. Well, then you're going to have to wrestle Contract Incorporated. Them if you tore up the contract with Jeff.
Well, listen to me. It's been a setup ever since day one. I'll tell you what, Contract Incorporated. I don't know who's been talking in your ear, but all they've done is they've got you a nice little butt kicking courtesy of Brian Christopher. You understand me? You understand? Because everybody's done made me mad now. Everybody's made me mad. And when you make me mad, that's when I start breaking bones, okay? And I'm going to start with you, Contract Incorporated. And I'm going to show you right now what I can do. I'm going to break me some bones right now. Give me somebody to beat up.
You've got an opponent in there, and you've got a match schedule right now. Finally, after 2 weeks, we thought we had that contract signed, and then what does he do? He signed it.
Signed it.
He did sign it. And then tears it up right here.
Of Brian
He is just not going to climb in there against Jeff Jarrett. He's not stupid, he says. Well, He's got a tough opponent coming up. It looks to me like this Contract Incorporated looks huge from looking at him.
Yeah.
From across the room over there, man, he still looks big.
Contract Incorporated to be waiting on him, and Christopher, highly upset, Brian Christopher, goes up to Clyde Coleman, slams away on Clyde. Boy, he's just beating up on Clyde Coleman right now, and won't break. Referee T.D. still trying to get him off, and Christopher just beats away on Clyde Coleman. Oh, look at him shove C.D.
Hey, C.D. is the referee. He gonna take that. He shoved him right back.
Yeah.
And a little warning should go along with that. You don't push the referee, it's going to cost you $1,000 if you start shoving the referee down.
Yeah, he may be used to shoving T.D.'s tail, but T.D.'s an official now, and he stands right up to Brian Christopher. Clyde Coleman and Christopher just hauls off and slaps him. Something's away on Coleman, and USWA Southern Heavyweight Champion is Brian Christopher, and he's going to work on Clyde Coleman here today. Whips him into the turnbuckle hard, and Coleman just can't stay on his feet.
Coleman bounced into that middle turnbuckle very hard, hit the middle part of his back, and just bounced out of the corner. And look at Christopher take advantage of it.
Yeah, Coleman's just taking quite a beat from Brian Christopher. That big kick takes Coleman down, and Christopher doesn't let up on him one bit. Picks up Clyde Coleman, slams him down hard with Christopher.
Referee T.D. Steele was checking Clyde Coleman to make sure that he was still able to respond. He did. Look at Christopher on the middle rope. Look out.
Oh, comes down with mouth and all, this Christopher. And a big elbow to cover Coleman, too, and gets up. There's that kind of stuff that Christopher does that just makes you absolutely...
I've complained about that sort of thing a million times. I don't know what to do about it. But boy, he probably could have had the 3 count right there, but he broke the cover, just wanted to hurt the kid.
Oh, he had him. 1, 2 there, and he gets up.
Same thing. Just the arrogance of Brian Christopher. Boy.
Oh, that's 2 times he's had Clyde Coleman beaten, and he's not went all the way. No, that's not Contract Incorporated.
I've seen wrestlers make that mistake before. They keep talking about this as Contract Incorporated, but you better be careful because he can psych himself up into believing that sort of thing.
Hey, come on, Brian. Get him back in the ring. Takes Coleman and slams him over here out on the concrete floor. I think he's him right back in the ring.
I think he's going to find Contract Incorporated to be a different caliber wrestler from what he's wrestling right now. He's wrestling a young guy now in Clyde Coleman. Could be a different thing. And Contract Incorporated is about 3 times as big as this young man here.
Christopher with a big suplex on Coleman. Takes up Clyde Coleman again. Backs him up and gives him that short clothesline and takes Coleman down. Christopher still running his mouth in there. That's humiliating Coleman now is what he's doing. Up on the middle ropes is Christopher. Drops down a right hand on Coleman. Clyde Coleman was trying to get to his feet as he made it about halfway. Christopher came down with that right hand, picks Coleman up and slams him down hard. Clyde Coleman in the middle of the ring, and Brian Christopher, the Southern Heavyweight Champion, climbs the top ropes now, up on the top one and comes down with a big leg. Covers Coleman 1, 2, 3, and we finally get Brian Christopher out of here after the win over Clyde Coleman.
Well, the outcome of that one was not in doubt for a long, long time. Brian Christopher seized control immediately and ends up getting the victory here over Clyde Coleman. He is steamed. He is not happy at all to be going against this Contract Incorporated, and I think in a few days he may be even less happy about the situation. Back with more from the USWA.
Referee. What is it? Referee. What do you want, boy? Referee. What is it, fella? Referee. Oh, Pepsi. Referee. I got him trained.
yourself a break from the scorching heat of summer with refreshing ice-cold Pepsi. Stock up today at all participating Krogers. Get 2 Pepsi 12-packs for $5.
First access checking.
It makes banking fast. Fast. Very fast. Say goodbye to this. Instead of writing a check, use one of these babies. Not that. Yeah, that. No more lines. It's 50 teams. Plus you get these new cool image check monthly statements. Way cool. All for $5. First access checking. Dig it? Then it's yours. Only at First Tennessee Bank. Here for you.
At Econo Auto Painting, we know how embarrassing it is to drive a car that looks like it's seen better days. Those painful stares can be unbearable. If your car needs some attention, check with Econo Auto Painting. They'll treat your car to auto painting at its best. Econo is offering any original single-color paint job for this low price. Econo has paint jobs guaranteed up to 4 years. Econo Auto Painting wants you to be as proud of your car today as you were the day you bought it. So hurry in. You won't find a better price or a better paint job.
Hey, wrestling fans, how's it going? I've got a special invitation for you. I want you to come down today, as soon as the matches are over, to the giant Graceland Dodge. We're right in the middle of our one-day sales blitz, and I mean blitz. Every car, truck, and van in our lot has been drastically reduced. These sales are great on cars, trucks, and vans, minivans, custom vans, conversion vans. We're here live all day long, and I want you to come down to Elvis Presley Boulevard at I-240, the giant, just a few minutes from everywhere.
Don't forget, special call-in contest coming up a little bit later on. Not now. Don't call. We're going to give you a special number to call, so do not call the regular television station number. As I said earlier, if you call that right now, you'll be politely told, not yet, not the right number. We'll give you the number a little bit later on. Life with Mikey, Jeff Jarrett and the King, Jerry Lawler, are in that movie with Michael J. Fox. It's now showing, and we're going to have the special call-in later on today. First 15 people who call at the correct time will win a free lunch and a free trip to the movie with Jeff and the King.
Yeah,
and that'll be
they go to
next
lunch
Saturday.
And all. Yeah, before they go to lunch, they'll be right here with us.
That's right. Be right here with us next week. And as the King said, they'll also tell them which of the theaters they're going to so that everybody who wants to come and pay their own way is welcome to join, too. Let's take a look at the action coming up Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. This one looks like a big one. You know Papa Shango's going to be there. Opening match of the night, the Untouchable will be going against Mark Frear. Following that, you got Danny Davis going against the legend in his own mind, Tony Falk. Following that, this is that C.W. Bergstrom match going against Jeff Gaylord. They're going to have that big old stick at ringside, 5 licks to the loser of it. Then, Miss Simpson will be going against Miss Texas with that stipulation there, 10 lashes with that. Miss Texas asked for that particular stipulation, I understand. Miss Simpson against Miss Texas in a single match. Southern title will be on the line then. Brian Christopher signed the contract to defend the title against Jeff Jarrett, and then proceeded to tear it up right here in front of us. But as a result, he's going to have to go against Contract Incorporated. I think maybe he forgot about Contract Incorporated when he got so excited and tore up that contract. He is very confident. He's talking a good game as he was leaving here. All right, Contract Incorporated, you're next and all of that. We'll see. Contract Incorporated looks mighty big to me, and Christopher has to defend the Southern title against him Monday night. USWA tag titles will be on the line. This is a bit of a rematch here. We'll have more to say about the previous match that occurred in regard to this one later on. Jeff Jarrett and Moondog Spot as his partner. Get ready for a Moondog-type match, too, as Rex King and Steve Dahl with Bert Prentice in their corner. Simply Divine will be defending the USWA tag team titles against Jeff Jarrett and Moondog Spot. But look at this. Last time around, there was a disqualification, and it was Jeff and Spot who got disqualified. This time, no time limit, no disqualification. It's going to be a wild one at the Mid-South Coliseum when that one gets going Monday night. But that is not all. The unified title will be on the line. It's a belt many people consider almost belongs to the King. After all, he is the one who unified the belt to begin with. He held it for a long, long time. Papa Shango came in from the WWF, and when he left town, he had the belt around his waist. Finally, tournament at all, the King gets the shot. The shot is Monday night against Papa Shango to try to retake the unified title. It promises to be a big, big night of action Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum with this main event, the King trying to regain the title from this man, Papa Shango.
Hi, folks. Sunrise, the #1 volume Pontiac and GMC truck dealer in the state of Tennessee, is having their 4th anniversary sale, and they're out to sell over 500 cars and trucks in June. Managers have told all salespeople to slash prices to rock bottom on over 500 new cars and trucks and more than $1 million worth of used cars, including the whole inventory of cars and trucks under $29.95. No money down and on-the-spot delivery with approved credit, interest low of 3.9, free hot dogs, Cokes, and balloons for the kids. The 4th anniversary sale at Sunrise, the ugliest building on Covington Pike, Memphis.
This is the ordinary world where pants always wrinkle. This is the world of Savan, where Savan all-cotton pants never wrinkle. No matter how you wear them, no matter how many times you wash them, because someday you may need to look your best. The world of Savan, all-cotton pants, no wrinkles, ever.
The other day I get in my car, won't start. No small problem, right? Well, I figure it's the battery, so I go down to the AutoZone and I tell him what I need. The guy says to me, let's check your old one first. It might not be the problem. Turns out he was right. All I needed was a new battery cable. Talk about saving money. Now you tell me, would another parts store done that? They made sure I got exactly what I needed. Now I'll remember that. Believe me, I will.
Now that school's out, a lot of kids are wondering just how they'll spend the summer. I'm Carla Cartwright, and I'm here to put you to work. Get a crash course in bringing home the bacon. Great ideas for part-time employment and advice on how to land that killer summer job. Just watch Fast Forward Monday night, 7:30 on TV5.
All right, I tell you what, I mentioned a moment ago about this match, Rex King and Steve Dahl against Jeff Jarrett at Moondog Spot. You were there.
Yeah, great bout, too, boy. It was one of those typical Moondog matches, too.
Let's take a look at some highlights right here.
Big board. Steve Dahl overworking over Jeff Jarrett. Oh, boy, he flips Jeff right over the top rope. Over on the steel rails, and here comes Steve Dahl with a metal shaft. Nails away on Jarrett with it. King and Dahl slams Jarrett and a moondog right smack dab into each other in there. They slammed Jeff right into him. Oh. Dahl chopped the right hand down on Moondog Spot. Hey, watch it down there. Prentice, I give King a big hand of powder. Jarrett reversed it. And holding King. He's got the metal chair. Slams down King with it. Hey, the Bulldog's got that thing. Buster's dog. And King, he hits the referee, Paul Nate.
Jeff Jarrett headed this way right now, greeting the fans along the way. Want to get a comment or two from Jeff about a match coming up here very, very soon.